5 senses retreats. How was it? Hi, this is Kati, and this is my honest opinion after having attended the spring retreat at 5 senses retreats.
You wrote a blog about 5 senses retreats before coming on the retreat, and you said you were initially skeptical, but eventually got comfortable and even excited about coming. What was your first thought when you arrived on site?
I was impressed and understood right away that I had actually needed something exactly like this. I loved the printed retreat guide that helped us slow down. First, it was the soft paper material. Then it was the beautiful wording, well-chosen quotes, and simple yet powerful exercises. It was a good reminder that we can and should at times leave our phones away.
In your blog, you mentioned your Karelian roots and your interest in Arja Kastinen's kantele tradition. What was that session actually like for you?
The kantele workshop was definitely one of the highlights. It was incredible how quickly we all learned the basics. We found the common rhythm, or the pulse, as Arja would call it, and then suddenly each one of us got to do our own creative solos. I did not expect we would get that far in one session.
You are a sauna person. You've written about it in your blog articles. How did the lakeside sauna and cold plunge compare to your usual routine? Was anything different?
It was very lovely to have Anna as our host. She was teaching us how to add the little extra with wild herbs. We got to prepare our individual food baths and face masks of natural ingredients. And that's the kind of rare luxury I usually don't have time for. The cold plunge was of course an essential part of the experience, the part that I always love.
You wrote about the tension between doing this DIY versus letting someone guide you. You are a tour guide and usually do the guiding yourself. So after experiencing the full weekend of being guided, which side are you on now?
This was one of the best things, really. I was so happy to step into the role of being a guest. I needed it.
If you were talking to another Finn who says, I can do all of this myself at our summer house, what would you tell them?
I'm sure you can, but then remember that you'll also need to cook and clean after yourself. At mökki, which is the word we Finns use for a summer house, it actually requires often quite a lot of work before you actually get to relax. At the retreat, you can truly just sit back and let others sort out the logistics.